be Mousesports with that T-side start. And early on, leaning over towards B, they're trying to open up with a duel onto Dupree, and they do trade out onto him. And actually, Rops is going to follow up with a double. I knew I was right to pick Rops, man. He's so good. And there's a third. He just keeps on going in and keeps getting kills, keeps getting rewarded for it. Now, while Rops has set the round up and he put the puzzle pieces where they're meant to be, Frozen could be the real key to this round. Ready to lurk his way in through the back line and cut down these rotations. They do check for him. S-Tag gets the information. So they know there's a man behind them, but that now leaves them in a very awkward spot. Like, you're in the trap, you're aware of it, it's closing up on you, and Chris J is there to pull the trigger. Frozen finishes it off, and Mousesports... But I don't know, I think Mousesports could surprise us here. However, Carrigan gets surprised early on by the Deagle, and S-Tag's going to chime in with another. If I keep talking, Hugo can't latch on to my statement.
There's a joke about blood sucking in there, but I ain't no vampire, Harry.
So you're just regular sucking.
Someone had to say it, didn't they? Well, as Harry holds down the cough button, unable to contain himself, Glaive holds down the middle area. Dupree as well with a 1-dig, but not in the face, only in the chest, and Rops is running. A minute on the clock to save. Good luck, buddy. In a boxing ring.
Oh, in a foot race? I'm not surprised.
Foot race, maybe, yeah. I'd be willing to put that to the test. Rops, he's getting tested in T-Spawn, and he might get out alive, but S-Tag finding him in the last second.
I'll challenge you on that one, Hugo. What's going on at Longside? So it might just come down to one of these mid-crawls to begin the round, and that's what's going to happen. B-Mass opens up. Glaive gets the trade and keeps Astralis in the driver's seat. But look at Carrigan.
Trying to carry again from shore. He's only got a scout though. Chris got through the Molotov, so he's very deep. Deals a Glaive inside of the smoke, and now in the sight, it's Dupree dead as well. B is open, and Mousesports don't know it just yet. They're about to realize bomb getting planted. Carrigan, he's dropped off Cat to have this mid-cross, try and cover the rotations, but Device expects it and tries to hunt him down with a big scout. The old AWP. Tunnel wrap coming through, Carrigan. Oh my, they're just hopping through. S-Tag, his movement again is so entertaining, and Device steals the kill away. Now Chris J at the back of the boxes, Device holding for it. He saw a gun swap there, he knows what to expect, but Rops is up closer and Chris has spammed the smoke. Device wants to save that smoke down. It spells disaster for Astralis.
Yeah, and I don't want to keep bringing up old wounds here, but well, Device is going to have to figure that one out. That didn't feel too good.
You got to hit the mark, and Device knows that better than most. Here comes the re-peek for Device holding, and Carrigan doesn't know it yet, but he walks to his demise. Device, that's a quick flick, my word. He's not messing around today. Dupree down in CT in the meantime puts up another, and Astralis.
Not in a position where he can get caught though. Fast in for Mousesports, waiting for no one. Smoke on the site. Magic's pulling out his gun at just the right time, gets B-Mass, and that Molotov caused commotion for Mousesports. Everyone flashed out. They're going to have to bail and go back to middle. Frozen from long. He gets dropped down the bottom, and Device is going to stop them jumping up the catwalk. Great shot. Carrigan now in the one-on-one. Device hanging on, and he's got another as well. Just Rops left up. 1-on-5. The B play not working.
Yeah, if you're Mousesports, this is an indicator right here. Astralis. Mousesports might have just woken a sleeping giant. Device
to the party, and so he could have this flank timing. Dupree, oh dear, he got shot in the back. He's lived to tell the tale. He's not going to get out for long though. Rops receiving some damage, but still comes out on top. And Mousesports were just about to cross Cat. They would have been seen by Dupree holding on. Now, not only the lack of info, but a player dead on that B bomb site. He's tempted Mousesports for a mid to B. They're going to go out with a smoke. Great entry from B-Mass. He's down to 5, but he does stay alive, and that leaves one man and one man only in the B site. Magic's dropping Rops. He was already low, and now Magic needs to do all the heavy lifting through the door. He can't pick a target, and B-Mass follows up. 2 opening kills for Mousesports into the site, and that's going to be a 7th. Locked and loaded. Another save for Astralis. All they can muster.
He's been naded, he's been mollied, he's been flashed, but he still keeps on fighting. And Frozen clearing out long. That's a little bit ugly. And now they know he's here. Suddenly, it's gone from like, don't worry, guys, I've got long, to like, oh my god, I'm going to die at long. And he does. Rops now trying to hold it down from short. And he's left in it all alone. Damage for Rops. Surely this isn't winnable. Surely not. There's so little time left. They've got to get on it quick. Rops is playing for time, but he's only got 6 bullets. He's done damage. But sadly, the stick comes in for Astralis. That is a damn good try from Rops. Oh, here comes the util. Device, can he keep putting on a show? The answer, looking like a yes. The bomb falls into CT and Device is their undoing. 35 seconds for Mouse, and somehow they've got to come up with a plan. They've got to hatch a plan to drop into CT and take that bomb back. Rops opens up with 1, but they're fighting a losing battle. This bomb still under the control of Astralis, and they realize that now. They don't overextend. They fall back into CT, and so that means Mousesports, they've got no choice but to go into the belly of the beast. It's a 2-on-2. They drop that smoke, and that's let them get the bomb. Dupree has tried to deny it. He's up through the smoke, and Rops flicks onto him. Somehow, Mousesports, they've gotten back into this. They had absolutely no business winning this round, and now they sit in a 2v1. Glaive up on the catwalk. They are both very, very low, so there is a chance, but it's only a chance for Glaive. Dropping into CT, and there's the peak from Rops at long. Wow. How on earth?
Is he going to sell the fake by committing in alone? He does. Astralis haven't seen him yet. They're already peering towards mid. Like, where are they? There's 20 seconds. They're not out yet. They're long. S-Tags drop 1. Frozen needs this trade. They need A. Device is still on the car. Above the smoke, a missed shot on characteristic. He's going to follow up, but now turning back to long, trying to get this control back from Frozen, who mollies it off, and Device goes through the fire and the flames. Bomb plant for Karrigan only just, and that's if they allow it. They could swing to stop. 4 seconds as the plant comes through, and Karrigan can't even scope in time. Magis with a quick D, because Dupree might be able to see them.
And Dupree.
That's a good one.
Oh, fast flick. Back for another bomb there. Not anymore. And BMAS, he might want to get out of there alive. Better than dead, that's for sure. Smoke down, though, and Dupree will not let you enter his sight. Karrigan looking for his first kill in the last round of the half. He might have it against Device, but backing up into the sight. He almost gets away, and he does get away. Karrigan, oh no, things are scary.
Like
He's calling for support. Device scoped up, trapped Karrigan, bait peek, forces the AWP out, and Device gets another. Can he shut down the round of the half? Yes, he can. It's Device. 7 rounds for Astralis.
Rops needs to keep being this hero. But Karrigan, here it is. First kill anymore. No, that's it. But still, 1 is better than none.
True.
Here comes the long play. There's a big gap in those smokes, and Chris J just plucks one away through it. Device goes for the USP. Bomb can go down here, but it's got to cross out of Goose. Luckily enough, BMAS isn't challenging. Mousesports, they sit with a man advantage in this retake. Device takes it away, mate. Makes it look far too easy. Come on, Device, give us a few more. There's a second. And a third, maybe. Maybe Device, come on, get cheeky with it. Get jiggy with it. On the corner, looking for the peak, but it's BMAS who will get the better of him. Now him and Frozen left in this 2-on-2. And Magis making his presence known at long. BMAS quite the task ahead of him, and he runs out of ammo. Astralis, they're bailing down towards CT, but BMAS, well, he has found the first, still looking. Oh, there's the headshot. But not enough time. The kit was down right there by his feet. I think he would have had time if he got the kit.
It's really hard to say, isn't it?
Especially going back up the ramp like that. There's really just...
That he is more than up to the challenge, and that gets scary for Mouse. They've got 2 players here inside of B. Rops is one of them. He's got to go huge, but he's cancelled out immediately by Glaive. Frozen has to buy time.
Oh, they just run through the door. Karrigan's in spawn, and he will shut it down. There's still a man hidden in the smoke. Frozen trying to buy as much time as he can, and he catches S-Tag jumping through. This is great play from Frozen. He doesn't need to take any fights, but BMAS coming in through the window will get sniped out. Frozen dropped by the AWP, holding in tunnel, and somehow this is turned back into a 2-on-2. Astralis getting fast flanked, though. Chris is right behind them. He won't see Device until he's already out of the tunnel. Oh, Device hasn't moved. Chris, he can stop the bomb part as well. He's tapped down 1 and the second. AWP retrieved, round saved. It's a fast flank.
It's BMAS in that fight. Karrigan is absolutely screwed, like beyond your wildest dreams inside of this A site. Instead, he plucks one from the rankings, once again beating an AWP on the other side, and BMAS does win that all-important cat fight. And so now just two players slowly but surely working their way into A while Miles set up for the retake and Carrigan's in with another.
Bomb plant from S-Tag, 1-on-4. Molotov's gonna come out, but that bomb plant does come in, and he's gotta try to get away from it somehow. Big shot from Rops.
5-on-3 retake. Not offer himself up, not die before this necessary. The short plant coming through though, Device gets it down, and Astralis have places to back up into. Ooh. In sync kills. And Dupree in a 1-on-5. There's the start. Heads only, but Frozen responds pretty quickly. And Mousesports, they'll get a retake on the board.
Please, Astralis, please go B. Do it for me. Do it for me, man. If you're going to do it for anyone, at least pick me. Oh, Frozen. Little quick taparoo. And here goes that B play. Stopped in its tracks. It's lost all the momentum. Glaive does tech one out of the server. Rops is now stuck in this smoke. If you're confused, imagine how Rops feels right about now. They're like, where the hell is he? He's dissolved. He's dissolved. Rops trying to absolve them of the B site, but Glaive gets the better of him. And now that's an AWP upgrade. There's an AK as well. This could still get out of hand for Mouse.
Yeah, they haven't picked up the AK, and Mouse is just bursting back in with flashbangs here. Glaive, back of the site, needs a shot to connect. He's the only thing standing. Carrigan's even going to no-scope Device, and Mousesports get that retake done. Trapped behind the smokes and the mollies in the spawn. Chris is sneaking, but as said, Device is ready for it. And, oh my, missed shot. Chris gets him back, and now Mousesports, they're in for a chance.
Yeah, it's not going to be easy, though. It's a 4-on-4. Frozen going to line up a flashbang to help old mate Chris. Over on the catwalk, Dupree retrieving the molly from his teammate's body.
Oh.
That's going to delay Chris J even more. A lot of time ticked off this bomb. Whatever Mousesports do, it's got to be quick and it's got to be damn finessed. And well, Glaive and Dupree making quick work of the retake. There's not going to be time for Mouse, but they can take players down with the bomb, and that's not that bad of an outcome. They want to go through it. They don't want to play these reindeer games. And Carrigan dropped by the long flank now, in for a world of hurt at Mouse. Chris trying to do what he can. Both players are low on the catwalk, but sadly, that's not information that Frozen is going to be aware of. And honestly, okay, Device. Not the most necessary peak. The bomb is also dropped off the Xbox. They've had to go back for it. Frozen didn't see because he was flicking around like a madman. But this buys Frozen time. And did that peak from Device spur on Frozen and awaken the beast that lies within? Glaive is wrapping around long. Frozen has a temporary 1v1 and he lands the shot. Now Glaive on the rotate and Frozen's going to have no idea. Glaive should have this round locked in. And it looks like he might. That nade, if that goes in, that's going to give up the aim of the game for Glaive. Frozen, this should have never been around, but Device invited him with that peek. And now he sees the arm. Glaive's been dropped, and Frozen has done it. 14 on the board for Mouse. They wrote it off too soon, and Frozen shows them.
Smoke down in the spawn. Double B setup. Rops is here with the AWP as well. He has the wide swing covered. They could walk up close, but Dupree goes in, and Rops takes him out of the round immediately. Good start for Mousesports, but there's many more where that came from. Glaive running down B. Frozen's got to watch two angles at once. The tunnel's still with Magis there. The smoke comes in. They don't respect it, and Glaive gets traded. Frozen falls off the boxes, and will only find two. Good hold on the B bomb site, but Device gets out alive, and Magis can plant.
It looks like they just want to hunt down the one man in the site, and I love that from Mouse. They knew Device was in middle, so now he's got a clutch, and he can't get past BMAS. Mouse, they arrive at map point, 15-11. Looking for a little gap over this smoke, but that, no, he's still alive. Here's the run boost. Rops plugs Dupree out of thin air. And that's the bomb dropped out in the open. Frozen in with another. Surely it can't be another huge advantage for Astralis given away. Rops still alive, still kicking down in CT at 12 points of health. Both S-Tag and Magisk grouped together inside of the site. It's the fact that now they're split up. They have to try and take this one, and they're relying on Frozen massively to find success, and he will. Magis removed. S-Tag, one of the newer faces on Astralis, left to try and keep this on Dust 2. S-Tag first looking for Rops and finds him. Now just Frozen left, and down underneath he sneaks, and S-Tag strikes from the back. It's Astralis winning out the 1v2.
Just jumps out long backwards even. Dodges a flash, pulls shot from Kerrigan. He's not there alone. They're going to try to hawk down Kerrigan, and what that's going to do is nothing. Chris J with the spray. Eventually, Chris J falls to S-Tag, who was completely flashed. 3 versus 3. Astralis looking to stay alive on Dust 2.
Yeah, great flashbangs from BMAS to set that all up. It goes a bit topsy-turvy, but still Mousesports, they've got control. They've taken B. Device is grabbing the bomb. BMAS is alone for the time being on that A site. Already catching Glaive crossing to the car. There's one more where that came from, but S-Tag doesn't want to swing just yet. He's going to sneak up through the smokes. Rob's not to know. BMAS spots him, and deep along his device, BMAS backs up, and he can stay alive here, but swings for the fight, and S-Tag takes him. Rob's in the fade, and he's got the shot. Rob's V device, as now Frozen comes up on the catwalk. The 2-on-4 that couldn't be done in the round prior is now a 2-on-1, and Device.
With Frozen holding from Cat and Rops down in CT, the moment this flash goes out, they know Device is here. He gets by, but narrowly so. 8 HP, but there's the kill on a Frozen, and maybe Device is in with a chance. Taps the bomb, but Rops holds his ground, and Mousesports, they take their map pick of Dust 2. Carrigan's happy, we're happy, and Mouse fans are happy as well. Carrigan actually got dinked. Don't know how or where exactly, but it happened, and we all saw it, didn't we? So you're all in on it now too. dupreeh and Glaive opening up. Carrigan, despite being low, delivers the first kill in this round, and now he's got to go above and beyond that, as it's just him and BMAS left. What do they do? What do they want to do? Because right now, the only thing that looks certain is death here at ramp, but BMAS is the one dishing that out in high supply. 2-on-3 as the bomb goes down, and there's a late rotation in through the vents from S-Tag. So temporarily, it is a 2-on-2 on this lower site, and now S-Tag arrives. Carrigan's got that info, but he's not ready for a man fast in the window. However, Carrigan's left BMAS in a somewhat doable round, a 1v2. BMAS didn't get the kit, however, and he still hasn't. There we go. No, that's a flash. Hang on, mate. You still haven't got it. Go back again. BMAS. Hello! The kid's back there. He's looking for the kills. He's got no other choice at this point. He's wasted so much time trying to figure out what to do. And while he does deal with Device, sadly, there's just no time in the round. Nice attempt from BMAS. And he actually gets all the kills.
Not all the kids, though. Chris is in B right now, watching Secret with the AWP. Oh, Carrigan falls off. And Device, the opener to A. 2 more players here. Chris is clearing lower, and he's done that. Glaive gone. Now the bomb out the door. There's a player in heaven and another on the site.
Device holding heaven, though. Gets damage onto Rops. Doesn't get away with the kill. And that there saw S-Tag just get deleted. BMAS waiting at the hut. And it's left onto dupreeh. 9 HP. 1v3. He's all right. dupreeh time. Let's go, dupreeh. Knows where one is, but is that enough? Back to outside, and he quickly dodges the chance of giving up the trade. He's navigating this very, very well.
Meanwhile, Chris is clearing the lobby. He's pushing outside. He's, you know what? You want to think about going towards heaven? I'll send you there. Or my boy BMAS will.
Oh, he just sees the feet as well. This info is Mousesports, and Glaive doesn't know what's about to hit him. He swings back in. Carrigan, oh dear, he needs this kill. He can't afford to die, but Glaive has got him. Somehow, some way, BMAS needs to trade, but Glaive sneaks out of the lobby back to T-spawn. Astralis on B. S-Tag's been here a while, so is Rops, and he's going to drop the bomb. 2 for Rops. 1 more to find, but dupreeh's there with a trade, and this is all over the place.
Oh my goodness, what a disaster in the lobby otherwise. Chris J takes an op shot from ramp. A little bit of damage onto himself. Dodges a grenade. And, well, for him, it's going to be BMAS that helps inside of Decon. That's going to give them an opening in this round. dupreeh and Glaive left alive.
Oh.
Things have started to dwindle just into BMAS' hands. He's going to peek the Decon door, and dupreeh is feeling himself.
Oh, Rob's tried to push ramp. All of Mouse are trying to push.
Well, this round's over, so anyway.
Yeah, man. That's what it feels like. Oh.
Ouch.
Man, like they try and go for that push.
S-Tag checking the rafters above. His barrel might stick out, but Carrigan's got the kill. Quickly falls off. Glaive now trying to pounce as well. He will. Dupree with another opener into the A site. BMAS is dead in the water, and Frozen could get smoked off here. Dupree has yet to clear the close main position. Chris in the vent making noise, trying to bait them in. Frozen with one. He doubles down. Bomb drop. Chris drops as well. He won't stick around on the ladder, and Rops won't stick in this round at all. Device getting caught with his back turned. Magis spams Frozen through the smoke, and Chris in the vent from earlier has gone on the long wrap round. Does Magis know?
Chris isn't being discreet about it, and now Magisk has heard the information. Plant's going to come in with just enough time left. He's near the spam spot, but Chris going to try and feign getting up on top of the hut. Hops down, Magisk tucked away, hidden. Can't see a thing on either side.
I don't like this.
Chris is terrified. How on earth are you going to approach this? Magis swinging for the peak, and Chris, he plays it patiently. Slowly but surely ascending into heaven, and Frozen trying to put them back where they belong. Here he is with one, but Dupree trades it. S-Tag with a great flurry into this A site. He's in with three. And suddenly it went from looking dire for Astralis to a one round as this bomb now looks to go down. Chris J. Chris, what's he going to do? How on earth do you want to navigate this one?
He's got to do it quietly. It's not like he can scope and walk all the way in from mini. It's obviously too much opposition. He's going to see S-Tag, elects to go for the no-scope. Not much of a choice there, but to go for that.
Mouse, what are they going to do? They're conflicted. It's a 4-on-4. They definitely have a chance, especially with Glaive tagged up. Now, waiting initially for everyone to get into position, hoping that Astralis gives something over, but they haven't yet. Doors swing wide, and Carrigan does get one before getting traded. But Chris keeps it in the advantage of Mouse. Frozen, walking to his death, and S-Tag still putting up numbers. Device helps him out and is there to see it through to the very, very end. Astralis, they get 9. So now they will send a man down. Carrigan arriving, but yeah, not the best time for Carrigan to make his appearance. Glaive shortly there deletes him. And now this B site looking to get tested again for the side of Mouse. They rotate somebody down. It's Chris J running the gauntlet. And when I say running, I mean like he has got his running shoes on. Whoop, no scope, and it lands, but Magis lives to tell the tale. That would have been sick. That would have been Chris J starting something magical, but instead it might be the beginning of the end as Mousesports have no choice but to save, and even then their numbers dwindling as they're picked off one by one like something out of a horror film. Device, the scariest villain of them all, here with this AWP, does get dealt with by Rops.
Yeah, Mousesports haven't felt like any need to try and battle Astralis outside and try and win these like fights when Astralis cross 4 down secret or towards garage, and that's what it's often been, just S-Tag and lobby and 4 outside for Astralis. But as a result, Mousesports are attempting to retake and play into this lower site. Rops has moved over, and oh boy, up close with the AWP, looking the wrong way. Glaive has got him, but the bomb takes him down. Both of them were dead regardless.
Rops here, he hears the footsteps. He knows that by giving up his position, they could be here, and they are. And Rops in with a second before getting traded. This round is all over the place. Glaive is in hell, while Magisk is still down here at B, trying to keep bodies here. What's Glaive's master plan? He's moving up over towards heaven. They lose Magisk though, and with that death, the bomb as well. So disaster strikes at this B site for Astralis.
And there's no time to be sneaking. Glaive will have to run at some point, and there it is. Now the footsteps alert everything, and Mousesports in a 4-on-1, just about finishing the job. There's one for Glaive. He's doubled down, 15 seconds. They're here to stop the plant, but he's got to drop dark if he wants to get that bomb back under his control. BMAS won't let him. Pressure immediately put on.
And then one day, Big Bad Rops tried to throw a smoke into Big Main.
And then, suddenly, well, from atop the hut, there was this very nasty man. And Chris said, no, 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 nasty man. And he protected the younglings in his team. And boy, oh boy, S-Tag and Device, they didn't know what hit them. And that there is the story of the little Mousesports that could. Look at that. Look at this.
You will read me a book if I buy you a book.
It depends on the length. Yeah, you got to pay me, though. Things very smart. Device, he has him trapped behind the site, but Chris can't leave as a result. The bomb's planted for him. He faked it in case they had decon. There's the peak. Device, scalp remover. It's onto Frozen.
Yeah, this is a pretty tall order for Frozen, but we've seen him win rounds like it before. Magisk makes noise in the vent, trying to draw his attention away from Secret. Frozen playing the hiding game, playing the timing game, and he's found himself in a pretty good spot. He lets them all cross, and Frozen, you tricky, tricky man, coming in, takes them off the bomb. Surprise! They don't know where he is, and Frozen's in with another. It's all left onto Device, and there's just no time. That is an absolutely huge round from Frozen. 8 on the board for Mouse, and he saves the day again. He can't get through this. They're smoked off outside, but he sees feet. Glaive counting footsteps as they run by. That's a weird situation for Robs to find himself in. dupreeh arrives fast on the scene, but he's got backup. Magisk called in to mop this one up for when all goes wrong. Magisk not able to put any more up, but there is still another man in the vents. Glaive has watched his teammates perish around him and now emerges in the back line. BMAS caught, but he somehow lives to fight another day. Looking for the players up in the window. BMAS has dropped one, and now we're into this 2-on-2. It gets now very finicky, and it's all about hitting these timings. Coming down the vent is Device, but he gets bested. And this was a 2-on-4. Now it falls onto Chris J to keep the clutches rolling in for Mousesports. Smoke down. Glaive taps the bomb, waits for the spam, but Chris J playing the mind games. Glaive, you want to try and outsmart me? Good luck, my friend. That second tap has baited Chris in. And sadly, it's too little too late. Glaive gonna grab the defuse.
No one's even considering how deep Mousesports could be, but they're taking their time. And with this time being taken, Astralis might look elsewhere. Too late. Estag gets pinched. dupreeh on the site, helped down by Magisk, who will drop the bomb coming through main. It's a clutch back for Astralis, perhaps, but now it's onto dupreeh at the back of the site, one-on-one. The bomb on Rops, he can go right down the vents and play the mind games if he wants.
Oh, dupreeh, you're not in the hop.
And he thought he had. He thought Rops went down, because surely, why wouldn't you? You had the chance, you had the bomb, you're by the vent.
I think that's exactly what you said. Also, I think that's what you picked.
Well, we'll let the prediction graphics speak for themselves. Rops dead through this smoke. He tries to run out A and look for an opener. dupreeh is ready for it. He has been on the receiving end some batterings, but this time he's dishing out the servings. 2 for him. And that is not how you want to start the round if you're Mousesports.
Confidence.
Yeah, man, it's so really confident building when I peek a guy with a USP. He's low, and then it's like, oh, well, he's not. dupreeh over here up on top of the hut, and oh my goodness, they are low now, and it's all on the back of dupreeh. 13 on the board for Astralis.
Now back towards Hell. Only with a rifle, these AKs are going to outwit him quickly, and BMAS with a quick shot does drop him. They know that one was B, and so that leaves A up for the taking. Device coming up from the behind. Rops is holding with the AWP. He's taking this over Karrigan in this round, and for good reason, finding that kill. And Estag dropping BMAS below. Karrigan's already above, entering into the site. He just dodges death. He knows dupreeh is now below in A. Both players here, the info's there. They've got the kills, and there's no waiting around for Mousesports. They pounce, and they crunch that A site.
You know, words to use to describe that.
Estag on solo B here. He's going to lock it down too with the bomb drop. He's going in for more of the pre-fire on the feet. Oh dear, BMAS needs new shoes after that one. Astralis, they're sending Rops for the save.
And this is why Hugo and I picked Astralis right to begin with. I mean, it's pretty blatantly apparent why.
Pretty clear. No smokes to give it away. High flash, Device playing the one way. We see more and more people doing this as of late. There's already a cross into Garage. He realizes, does he? Back and forth, and then back again is Karrigan with the opening kill, taking down the AWP of Astralis. Estag swinging. Rops has a Galil, and he outduels an AK. That should not be happening. It's Mousesports with a 5-on-3 with access to B, and Glaive is already there.
Look at Chris, man. Look at how fast he's in heaven. Astralis is still worried about a main split. Mate, it's not main you need to be worried about. It's Chris J coming in through the heavens, and main as it turns out. Karrigan gonna nail dupreeh through that angle. Up comes the rotation into ramp, and while Glaive does get the better of Rops, it's still a 2v4 that Astralis have got to pull out of absolutely nowhere to somehow find this round, but they look keen. They look like they want to go for it, and they might see Chris, who's like just taking a stroll at this moment in time up on the rafters. Frozen does bail him out of danger. Chris wipes the sweat off his brow, and he wants to get rid of that Galil, because it's disgusting. Glaive.
And thank Karrigan for getting those openers. dupreeh and Device dead. And they start to put the pressure on. Glaive cut off by Util. He can't see, he can't stop them. But he can calm that they could be here. Device with one, dropping Karrigan in through main, and the A hit comes through.
Oh, but Glaive has dealt with Frozen. No, for Mousesports, it might all fall apart here. Up against 14, we're looking at Rops, we're looking at Chris J, and we're thinking, well, can Rops navigate this one alone? 1v4, Astralis, towing the line between map point. They get map point. They look to take us to Inferno, where all good series go to end. Magisk holding close with an auto shotgun, ready and raring to go. The ramp push comes in, and S-Tag mops it up with a double. dupreeh follows up, and it might all be for naught for Mouse, as now it's only Frozen left alive. 1v5, and absolutely nowhere to go. Nowhere is safe. What does he even do? They pressure him. Now they know where he is. Things have gotten even worse for Frozen in the blink of an eye. Oh dear, Mousesports, they tried so hard and they got so far, but in the end, it doesn't even matter. Astralis take this second map, and we end it all on Inferno.
Sideways, left, right, every decision, it's all over the place. And so are Mousesports, running right through middle, fast up through the smoke as well. Second flash keeps dupreeh back, and he gets hounded down by Chris J, who will wrap A. Magisk here at short side with a CZ. With one, Device joins the party with a dink onto BMAS as well. Magisk is firing up, and Glaives run through smokes to get control of the bomb. Rops alone. And Device is on the box. He is ready to hit a shot, jumping up with a flashbang. Rops, he's pinned. Device is falling through the air, and he will close the round. Astralis take their pistol. Trace.
Like a layaway type plan they could do. Like, I want to buy Galil. All right.
Oh, dear. Well, you might not need credit because we got cash for S-Tag. He's got 3 through the smoke. One appears on the other side. And the rest, they're probably going to die. It's Rops alone, flashed out. Smoke fading, players behind, players in front. It's done. Is that how you say his name? I've never said that out loud.
How are you going to talk about someone's spirit if you can't even say their name?
Oh dear, Magisk, he's a walking spirit in this one, and he's in their nightmares. But BMAS, he wakes up, and he's all good. He shuts it down. Chris is holding the flank, and oh, Chris, you had one job. They're already up and past him. S-Tag just leaps into the bullets. 2 on 3 as that bomb goes down. Mouse, they're feeling confident. They're feeling good. Chris J, he's telegraphed that he has seen men in the back line. He's seen some things, and now he's looking to do some stuff. But
saving is when you do what exactly Astralis is doing. You know the round's lost, but you need your guns.
These are names that you never thought you'd be seeing together, but here they are. Let's see what they can do as they look to put on a show. The nade finds great damage. Glaive holding on to his. And S-Tag, he's just embarrassed Glaive with how successful his nade was. So Glaive's now out for redemption, trying to shut this round down. He's only good for 1, but S-Tag holds on. It's a 2 on 4 for Mouse as they just about creep into this site. And they might be able to get the bomb down. Rops has gone aggressive. Now, does this just lead to his teammate getting sacrificed for the cause? Because that could certainly happen with no one here to watch over this bomb. Rops tries to swing, and he does make quick work of Device, but Frozen needs one of these fights to go his way, and they don't. It's all left onto Rops in a 1v2, and he's not able to navigate it. So Astralis, they're straight in with a response, picking up a 4th as well, because he had all the utility for Astralis. Not all of it, but a bunch of it.
Yeah, nice response though. Karrigan dropped with the swing of Glaive. He'll go back in for more, but there's no flash. It doesn't matter. Chris is still blind from the earlier one. Device does that, and Glaive keeps us up by 2. But on a map like Inferno, it's going to be a lot harder to pull those shenanigans off. Not if Device gives up the kill, walking through the smoke on B. BMAS punishes him, and that keeps Glaive at this site. He does have utility. 3 mollies left for Astralis. They are just saving. Going elsewhere, smoke down, walked through by Rops, and Magisk can drop the bomb. The back shown, he gets the kill. Does he know where Rops has gone? Coming back in through the boiler, missed shots, and Rops with a chance now. Back through apartments, dupreeh's gone to the site to try and keep this one standing, and Glaive is looking to rotate as well. If Rops runs now, he might be able to have a chance to get towards B. Glaive is going to hear the footsteps of Rops running.
Into the B site he goes. Glaive holding for the cross, and it's Rops trying to run the gauntlet. And you guys didn't tweet fast enough, so ultimately I had to think it through. I thought you meant ULL. I was like, no. That's not what I'm saying.
Really what we're saying here, but a big B hit here from Mousesports, and they're going to be storming through. Device hiding out pretty well in the back of sight. Surprise, Bemis. You're not alone, my friend, and neither are you, Rops. What else does Device have for us stored up? Looks like he's not going to need to use much more out of the think tank because Glaive and company have shut this one completely down. B is closed.
Mousesports decide we don't want anything to do with Long. We don't really want to go there, and especially not with Rops opening up onto the player down in pit. The Deagle doing more damage. This could spiral wildly out of control. Dupree throwing his nade, long arm down into the pit. There's the response. Carrigan and Dupree are playing catch. What's going on? The nades do a bit of damage either way, but it is Mouse with the man advantage. Carrigan gets info as well that players are coming in from short, and that there is a blinder of a shot hit onto Glaive. S-Tag and Dupree.
Great work from him, but yeah, that's just Inferno, man. Like, get a couple of kills in the right place at the right time. Yeah, I was gonna say, oh, wait.
What's going on here? What's going on in A? Because S-Tag is now held down the B play.
Oh, my.
Oh, goodness. Mouse, this was a 5-on-3. And then you had S-Tag giving a back rub to Rops over in the apartments. Some great moments from this position on this map. Can he do it again? Has the AWP in hand. He's got Frozen this time to help him out. Time ticking away. Very little time for Astralis. They need these kills, and they need them quick. The gap getting closed. Now the peek from Carrigan, but the first shot misses. Frozen delivers at least.
Defusing.
And the time is too far gone. Frozen with 2. And that there is Mousesports picking up a 5th round, keeping this one ticking over.
Bemas is still lurking for B aggression. Dupree could give it to him, giving away one of the 2 guns in play. There's still 4 on A as a result, and Bemas goes deep. Device has killed Drops in the meantime, up in apps. Frozen does clear Glaive in the corner, but that's only the USP, and they begin to wrap B through the spawn. Madge is trying to put a stop to them, and now out from CT is Dupree. We saw S-Tag with a double in the ruins in the same position. Dupree looks for that and more. He's done some damage, but Bemas is in the site and spamming the smoke. Great work, dropping that one player, holding on to this entire round. And now it starts to fall through the cracks. Mousesports in a 3-on-2.
Yeah, Device up through Banana, and that kill would have made everything happen for Astralis, but it goes the way of Mouse, and with it, likely the round. S-Tag left in a 1v3. That's 6 eventually when that little red line ticks down. Boom. Not a 7 yet. Now a 7. Of Carrigan.
I love how they get B-Master to become an entry fragger, but Carrigan's still here like, no, I'm going in first. I'm going to be doing the work, and he often does. He's been getting a lot of these top B picks, but picked back by Device is B-Mass, and Carrigan's fallen as well. Mousesports tending back into this A site with 2 on the defense, set up in the pit with a crossfire. Long is open, but that's not a worry. Mousesports smoke it, and they walk into the stack.
Here they go, that nade into the pit. The double nade has done a lot of damage onto Magis, but through the nades, through the shrapnel, he's put up a double. It's all onto Frozen, but this guy's delivered us so many clutches. This one, you're asking a lot of him. What can he do? There's the first peak and the last peak that they needed. S-Tag there to nail it, and Astralis, they do win out this first half at 8-7.
Yes, indeed. Right up B for Astralis. This T-side pistol is full of utility grenades everywhere and bullets in the face, or at least of Robs. He's going to drop quickly. Double stack towards the back of B.
With that 1 kill coming in, A is empty. Astralis don't know it, but A literally and figuratively is empty. Look at it. It's beautiful.
How will you
We built a bond with it, man. We built a bond with it. S-Tag at least, like, evens the kind of tally out a bit.
That silenced M4. Should get a couple of dinks off right here. On to Devi.
As the start trade is imminent, though. Frozen with a nade, and now they know where he is. From the boost and from the trajectory, he doesn't have any way to get out of here alive. No time to smoke. He goes for the fight as the molly burns, and Magis Blind takes him down. Oh, look! It's a save. What a shocker. What a surprise. Yes. Welcome to Inferno. You must be new here because Mousesports B. But then if they go 3B, you get abs dropped or Astralis come out middle. And, you know, even if you play things right, Astralis want apps. They've not really been too present here, and the wallbangs are doing good damage. BMAS low. Oh, it could finish it, and it does. Even almost more to Rops, who gets hunted down. The bullets slow him, and Dupree finishes the job. Quick reposition for Carrigan. Can he get more than one? The smoke is in. They can go through it, but they opt not to. They've already got the man up. They don't need to throw bodies at Carrigan. as he waits to body them. Good flash, pushes him back, and Chris has killed one at B. The bomb's still back in T-spawn. They're just looking to battle tooth and nail into the site, and now they're considering the bomb. Now they're realizing the error of their ways, as one of them might have to go back.
We've seen this before.
Who do you reckon's getting the blame for this?
This is smart, though. S-Tag can just wait here forever. Oh, don't worry, they've mollied him. I was going to say it could have been good. It's a hard spot to clear, but Chris is going to do it with the orb. Oh, boy. And now they're wondering, wait, where's he gone?
Yeah, this isn't like... So he might be good to survive the crossing. Frozen gets the info. They know that he's on B now. Magisk actually going to look for this kill to try and make it a 1v1. And a 1v1, he shall make it. As now that bomb plant comes on in. Magisk versus Chris J. Molly forces him forward. Chris going with the peek and a missed shot. Magisk lines it up. The 1v2 puts a 14th on the board for Astralis, and he shows us that they do not want that AWP.
Get the bomb is they didn't expect such success from the wallbang, finding basically 2 kills off of it. Oh dear, this time the shots won't connect though. S-Tag gets 1, he's traded. Device keeps things even at the top of B with an opener there, but he's down to 2 thanks to the grenade. He'll fall out in case there's more to be found. But yeah, in that round, Astralis just got the kill so early, and so they just kind of pushed off the back of it, as you should do on Inferno, and then left the bomb. Happens to the best of us. Glaive goes back. He doesn't want it to go down again. And Robs, he will go down. Pushing middle at the perfect point. No one's considered it. Astralis just cleared it. Magis is dead at the top of B. Rob's on the flank. Device is low, and it's clean up for Mousesports. Their first CT round. Committing with the smokes, so Karrigan should know what to expect, and a quick shot to back off. He gets one on the long side. S-Tag can't see him come through the motor smoke. He is holding for it. Karrigan running through the wide side, so he won't get spotted. But now he needs to put up some kills. Oh, he can't cover. BMAS dead in the pit. Karrigan 2 missed shots, and that might just be the missed round. Rops in the pit, still standing strong, but Dupree drops on his head and keeps Astralis in a 3-on-2. Rops could have made that even Stevens on the retake, but now Mousesports and man down, and they need to go for it.
Yeah, they can't afford to be shy here.
Yeah, they've just got to do it. And that's what they're trying to do, right? Grouping up over towards long. They deal with the first. Dupree dropped. Now they move in for the kill. S-Tag down here in pit, playing the timing, playing the contact with Magisk, and there's one. S-Tag spraying away, and he locks in match and series point for Astralis. 15 on the board for the Dane.
Back towards spawn. Rops on a rotate. 20 seconds. Astralis need to go.
Yeah, in they go. Magisk on the front line, looking to get past Karrigan, but he's not going to give up easily. Fighting tooth and nail to keep Mouse in this game. And BMAS down in the pit, helping out massively. There's just no time for Glaive. As Mouse put up a 9th, they just about keep their heads above water.
You get under wraps, right? Astralis forcing, they're giving it a go. They're going to go for a fast one as well. Hunt down this long player. Karrigan, oh dear, back in with a missed shot. The smoke is a problem, and he's going to run away from it. They hunt down the players in the site. Dupree with an opener, and it's just BMAS left. He gets overwhelmed as well, and Astralis holding their W keys flat firmly on the keyboard, might just be pushing it over the line.
Yeah, this is wild. This is pistol armor. Mousesports, they know that they should not be losing to this, so they're trying to save face, but they're also trying to save Inferno. Getting past the Deegs, getting past the Tex. It's proven to be a challenge, but Frozen has helped keep things in a doable spot. 2-on-3 as they move in. Down in the pit, Dupree lurks in the site. 2 players for Astralis. Frozen, man in the front. Karrigan backing him up from behind, and here comes the push. Down goes Frozen, and Karrigan is cancelled out as well. Astralis, they get it done on the 4-spy. They win this series over Mouse. A hard-fought battle from either side, but ultimately...